Good morning. Wednesday morning. Getting confused with my days this week. I thought it was Thursday. I put the green bins out last night thinking, oh, they'll be collected in the morning, and they wasn't. I thought, bloody buggers, I've missed my bin. Sarah reminded me that it's Wednesday and they get collected on a Thursday. Oh well. Okay, so I've kind of installed the front panel. She's looking good. She's looking good with the bonnet, the grille, the slam panel, etc, etc. So quite happy with it. I'm just tacking the here and there around it just to get it secure. Then I've just brought a wing in just to try a wing so I can wing it, etc, etc. So yeah, and it's what I've done. I've kind of drilled several holes just to spot these to the main panel. I put the dimples in yesterday, as you can see, 5 dimples. I've just tacked that one side. I've got to tack this side now, this side over here. I'm doing a time lapse on this as well. Most of these videos are for my own personal reference to keep, because obviously I want to keep you know, the build of this Escort, and not only that, for my son as well, and like Posty. Not only that, for my son as well, because one day my son will probably end up with this van, and then he can reference back and whatever of what's been done, etc, etc. So yeah, so it's looking good. It's coming on well. I've actually primed the back end of these panels, as and where I'm not going to see them. I will get some paint in there, and obviously when I'm quite happy with the way these panels are fit and that they're okay, I will actually then secure the welds and go over them a little bit more. I'm only tacking all of these. I'm not kind of fully seam welding these. They're only tacked on, spot welded back in time, so they're going to be tacked on spot welded with me. So it's one of those. How safe are we in a car? How safe are we in this car? There's no seat belts in it, for God's sake. Yeah, it doesn't come with seat belts. Why hasn't it got seat belts? Oh yeah, 1974. Yeah, so yeah, it's happy days. I'm quite pleased with that. The way this is going on the front end. I've not been filming it great deal of sort of kind of. There are videos out there a lot better than mine. You know. So yeah, but once this is done, the wings have got to be sorted. The top flitch plates have got to be done, which are those where the wings meet up the top. I've got 2 wing rails to go on. But this is a priority. Get this front done first. I may just get this primered. If it's all good, I'm going to get a bit of primer on there to seal it, and then I may just put a little bit of paint on there, just temporary, not temporary, but just to cover it. Oh God, I'm tripping over my own laces. And then I'll just put a little bit of paint here and there, just to protect it a little bit more. But I have got a little bit more sanding down, a little bit more muck to get off inside the engine bay. I did sandblast it all, and it come out rather well, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy with that. So I'm happy with the way this front end's going now. It was a bit of a mind-blowing sort of kind of thing at first. I ended up with a headache the other night, and I'm sure it was because I was thinking too much about this front end. It took me 2 days to work it out, and I still didn't get anywhere. I ended up then slinging the idea of doing that side panel over there. I ended up then building it from the cross member up, and it's worked out a lot better. I still have got to fill in that wing, and hopefully that'll go well. It's just a panel, so yeah. Happy days. It all looks kind of straight, it all looks kind of uniform. The grille looks nice on there. The bonnet's a little bit kind of hit and miss, so I can't really judge from the bonnet. It's had a little bit of filler on the top as well, which is slightly annoying. I bought it cheap. I got it for 40 quid. It was better than the one I had. It may be repaired, it may not be, I don't know, but I'm going to wait and see about that one. But yeah, she's looking good, she's looking well. Yeah, happy days. Oh, okay, good morning. Doing a bit on the van today. Coming along well. Just going to get this side inner panel done, kind of patching it up. I wasn't going to spend the money on that panel. Everything around it is pretty good. So I have got the GoPro on the go, doing like a time lapse. Basically is what I've done. I've kind of spotted this on this bit here. It's all this kind of front panel that holds kind of this on. The shape was there, etc, etc. So now I'm going to infill that over the top of all that. I'm going to grind that down. It has been kind of spot welded to the chassis. So basically from this side you kind of won't see it. I didn't want to be seeing weld on that side. I can get away with it this side, and by the time I'm done you won't see it. I haven't got a spot welder, so I've had to drill the holes out and then fill the holes to obviously fill it in. Obviously I've got some weld through primer, and it splatters and spluts, and it's proved a little bit difficult to weld, to be honest with you, but I want it on there to cover the bare material between surfaces. Can't pronounce that. Surfaces. Put my teeth back in, Kev. Yeah, so I should get some anti-splatter spray. Yeah, the bill keeps going up and up and up, doesn't it? I was just speaking to my lad about it, and he's doing up a little mini, I don't know what year it is, but it's an old mini. He's doing up an old mini, and he's doing it similar to me, process sort of, from bare shell upwards, from the bones up, and it's like he says, "Oh, what are you doing on it today?" And I said, "I hadn't seen him for a week or so. We've had so much on with our daughter and with her little one in hospital, etc, etc. So yeah, we should have gone away this week, or should have gone away for a few days, but obviously our family comes first at the end of the day, and so we've been backwards and forwards to Birmingham again. But our daughter's borrowed the car today, so she's gone to Birmingham herself. It's like she says, "Dad, I need to do this trip myself in case I need to get over there," and on a whim, because he has been in and out a few times. He's 15 years of age and he's got this Crohn's thing, but he's really, really suffering with it. But he had to have a blood transfusion this week as well, but he's looking a lot better for it as well. And he's had to have a couple of infusions. They're giving him another infusion today. What that is, I don't know. I don't know what's involved. But anyway, yeah. If it ain't yourself with health issues, it's your young ones, isn't it? It's like, God, if you're not worrying about yourself, you're worrying about somebody else. But yeah, so we opted not to go away for them reasons, for family reasons. Family comes first as far as we're concerned. That's all it boils down to. So hoping to go up to, well, I had some my XT meetup should have been the XT500 motorcycle meet, the Yamaha XT500 meetup should have been this weekend. However, that all went kind of out the window because my brother-in-law actually passed away just after Christmas, and I usually go down with him, and we usually go to a few motorbike kind of rallies, but it's just not happening this year now, so everything's kind of yeah. He'll be missed, and obviously he is still missed, and you know, yeah. So basically, we're not going to that show this weekend now. Whether or not I'll go to the Harley meetup in July, I don't know, because we are actually going to France, and the Harley meetup is about 2 days before we actually leave. So do I really want the expense to go down to Wales and then come back, and then the expense again to go down for what it's going to cost me to go to that meetup and get back here and then go down to Dover? I am kind of frugal. We're trying to save our kind of little bit of funds we've got. Simple fact is, because Sarah's retiring in a year or so, and we've got a fair bit of time to go to our pensions. You know, so it's one of those, isn't it? You know, you have to think about it, don't you? But anyway, so that's personal. So that's our business. Blah blah blah. Probably wipe that out now, just in case I do wipe it out. Yeah. Anyway, what's my dog barking for? I don't know if that's somebody just come. Dog usually barks when the postman comes, or this or that. Well, post lady, etc., etc. So anyway, so I don't know why she's barking, unless she's listening to me talking to myself. She's kind of, unless she's upset because I haven't took her out today. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, so doing a bit on the van today. Got the GoPro going, so we'll see what we can upload. I have put a few videos up which I've been doing. I have accumulated a few videos, and more so my videos are for my own personal vlog, if you know what I mean. So, and I keep everything. So, you know, and you know, they're just for my personal viewing at the same time. So yeah, anyway, right, so happy days. She's looking well, the car. It's coming on pretty well, and quite pleased with it. I am making up a few panels to save on funds, because otherwise I could have, if I'd have bought these panels for here, there and everywhere, I'd have spent something like £1,000, £1,000 over the last couple of weeks. You know, it's not happening. Not at my time of life. If I could go back 20 years and rebuild this car, maybe so. I wouldn't have had the money then. But yeah, anyway. Right, so, tickety boo, let's plod on. Okay, good morning, another morning. I didn't do a great deal yesterday. Oh, let me just get that. I started to do a little bit, and then I had a bit of a turn, so I had to knock it on the head, and I probably had 10 minutes on this, doing a bit of the van, and then that was me done for the day. I was kind of lounging around all day then. I hate it. I've got things to do, and I hate wasting time. Really annoys me. Back out here again today. Sarah's at work today. Peace and quiet. I'm going to put my jumper on, so I'm doing a little bit of welding, and these are my old clothes, obviously, because I'm going to get a lot of sparks going up, and they burn the hell out of them, and they still go through this and burn my arms, and I look like a drug addict at times. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to do a bit more I'll show you what we've done. I kind of placed this in place yesterday, and that was as far as I got. That's just that inner panel there, look. There's a lot of welding, tack welding to do, etc, etc. Once that's on, the then is to do these flitch plates. I have made one up. I kind of made one up here as a sample, which is kind of that bit there. I'm unsure if that's the correct size at the minute. It looks a little bit too small for my liking. If it is, then I'll redo it. Easy as that. There is a little bit of repair work to do when that comes off on that bulkhead. I am going to repair that. I'm not going to buy that. That's expensive. And the other thing I've got as well is the wings. I'll take you out the back, because I had to get the wings out the other day just to have a look at them. And yeah. Okay, the wings, well, I don't know. I've got to knock these around a bit and just see what's what the other side of this white paint, and have a little bit of a look at them. The rim's gone on the top edge, which, okay, I could probably make up. I could do the inner bits and the front bits, not a problem. However, the wings are quite expensive, and I am going to sand this down in a bit and just have a quick look at it just to see what's what with it. If I can repair it, then I will. But the wings are quite expensive. You know, you're looking anywhere from £1,000 for 2 wings. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and do I really want to go that sort of kind of expense on the van? You know, it's yeah. I don't think so. No. So either way, I will probably do something with these, if not now. From now on, I am going to need these wings at some point. From now on, basically. I can try these and offer these up and get these so that they're kind of right, so everything's right on there, get everything hunky-dory on the car, on the shell. But it would be nice if I had the wings to get them on. So I don't know what to do about them yet at the minute, but we're going to have a little bit of a play around with these, knock them around a bit. I'm going to sand them down a little bit with the grinder, etc, etc, and see what's underneath all this stuff here. I think it's had a little bit of a bump on this front side. Yeah. I think Shantytown was a little bit yeah. Yeah. Anyway, right. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to plod on for a bit, doing a little bit, leaving a lot. Well, draft's a little bit cold, isn't it? Whoop, there goes my phone. Yeah, there you go, 200 quid on a screen on another phone. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to do a bit now. I'm not going to do a lot of filming today because I just want to crack on, to be honest with you. I'm just updating you how far I've got and where I've got. I'm not telling you how to do it. This is just my, I do it my way. And obviously I'm not going to keep filming. There's plenty of videos out there that do a lot better video than me. You know, yeah. So yeah, right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, the bonnet, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. Just taking a bit of the filler off that was put on the front by whomever, and I should be able to repair that bonnet. I won't be buying another one, put it that way. I've spent enough money on this at the minute. But however, you've either got to put it in, haven't you, to get it back out of it. But I don't want nothing back out of it, that's the thing. Other than the pleasure of actually driving it, and you know, it's not going to be a show car van. But yeah, not as bad as I thought. I can do that. It's just the front lip, just taking a bit of the filler off. It's not a job to be done at the minute, but it is. I just thought, while I've got 5 minutes, I just wanted to take some of that filler off just to see how bad it was. I'm going to do the same with the wing out the back in a minute, just to see how bad that is, see whether or not I can do something with that. The one wing is actually okay. My mate come round and we was actually looking at it, and so the driver's wing isn't too bad. I can salvage that. The other one, I need to take the filler off. Whatever's it's obviously had a knock at some point, and just need to take that filler off and see what's underneath to see whether or not it can be straightened out, or do whatever we want to do with it. I have seen a couple on eBay which I'll put a small bid on it just to recognise that I'm sort of kind of in the bidding, but they will sell. I may put a bigger bid on. I'm just going to watch it now for the next few days and see what happens with it. With them two wings, they are not bad wings, to be honest with you. They're better than what I've got, and it means I could probably just, with a little bit of, I could sandblast them down, paint them up, and they'll be okay. So I may put about 300 quid on those. I don't know yet. I need to chat with the wife. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to take a bit more of this filler off just to expose this here, and I think I can salvage that bonnet. Yeah, very pleased with how the van's coming on, this the project. She's coming on pretty well, so happy days. Okay, it's a lovely day today. It's a shame we're not away, but however, it is what it is. We're to and from the hospital at the moment with our grandson, so our daughter's over there at the minute. Me and Sarah's actually working the next 2 days, so I'm kind of on standby. We're going over on Sunday morning. Hopefully we'll be back out Monday. I don't know, you should have been out today, but no, it's going to be Monday. They're looking at Monday now. So yeah, my daughter's going to stay there the weekend as well, so yeah. It's difficult for a one-parent family when they've got other kids, that, you know, when there's more than one sort of child in the family as well. But we are a good, strong family. We all stick together. We're there for her. So yeah, we've done our bit. We are still doing our bit, and we will do more. Between times, I'm working on my van. Anyway, all right, I'll catch you in a bit.